America's immigrant population just dropped for the first time in nearly 60 years. After peaking at 53.3 million in January 2025, it fell by more than 1.5 million by June. That's the first sustained decline in the foreign-born population since the 1960s, and it is making headlines across the world. So what happened, and what does it mean if you are planning to apply? In the past 2 years, the United States experienced record inflows. The Census Bureau estimates that net international migration added 2.8 million people between 2023 and 2024, the largest increase in 2 decades. That pushed the foreign-born share of the U.S. population to nearly 16%, the highest on record. But in 2025, net migration is tracking closer to just 1 million, about 1.6 million fewer people than the year before, and 2.5 million fewer than in 2023. At the same time, border encounters collapsed. In May 2025, U.S. Customs and Border Protection reported only 8,700 encounters between ports of entry in the Southwest, a 93% drop compared with May 2024. Nationwide, daily encounters averaged just 952, the lowest since the government began publishing detailed data. Compare that with December 2022, when encounters often topped 7,000 a day. It is a dramatic reversal. This is not random. In June 2024, sweeping asylum restrictions were introduced that forced many migrants to schedule appointments through an official mobile app or seek asylum from outside the U.S. Then in early 2025, additional enforcement measures reduced irregular entries even further. While experts caution that survey data may slightly exaggerate the size of the decline, the overall shift is clear. The U.S. is admitting fewer newcomers and competition is increasing. In times like this, preparation becomes everything. From your documents to your skills, being thorough and accurate is the best way to stand out. That's where resources like GovPrepare can guide you with step-by-step support. So what does this mean for applicants? First, documentation matters more than ever. Between January and June 2025, the foreign-born labor force shrank by more than 750,000 workers. With fewer applications being approved, incomplete paperwork or missing evidence can be enough to derail your chance. Second, every pathway has fine print. Family reunification, employment-based visas, and study permits all have different quotas, rules, and deadlines. For example, in fiscal year 2024, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services processed over 10 million applications and petitions. Even small mistakes can add months to a case. Third, skills are becoming a clear differentiator. Employers and agencies are looking for applicants who bring value on day one. Data literacy, compliance knowledge, and technical abilities like Microsoft Excel and reporting tools are now viewed as essential. And while new immigration slowed, naturalizations remain strong, with 818,500 people becoming U.S. citizens in fiscal year 2024, above pre-pandemic averages. That proves opportunities exist, but they favor those who are fully prepared. That is why staying ready matters. Updating your skills, polishing your documents, and keeping your applications error-free can be the difference between approval and delay. GovPrepare is here to help you do exactly that. Here is another fact. The United States now has about 15.4% of its population born abroad, which is still one of the highest percentage in American history. By comparison, in 1970, only 4.7% of the population was foreign-born. The foreign-born population is still large, but the sudden decline shows how quickly policy changes and enforcement can reshape the landscape. It also affects the labor market, with industries like agriculture, construction, and healthcare already reporting shortages tied to fewer new arrivals. For the first time since the 1960s, America's immigrant population is shrinking. The door is still open, but the bar is higher. If you want to put your best foot forward, GovPrepare can help review your documents, guide you through complex forms, and strengthen the skills that make you stand out. Visit govprepare.com today to explore our immigration support and government training programs. Don't just apply prepared. Follow for more weekly updates on jobs, immigration trends, and government opportunities with data-backed insights you can trust.